it's Jess from Jellephant Art, and today is my first ever Create This Book episode. I'm super excited. As you can see, I've done my nails, which I've got to last video, and this is my Create This Book. This is what I've done already. As you can see, I've done the cover and the back. I used Poscas for this, which was possibly a mistake as I wanted to go for more of a blendy vibe, but overall I think the cover's pretty good. As you can see, I didn't do too great on like the seams and stuff. The first page I'm not the biggest fan of, probably end up redoing at some point, but it's alright. And this page I absolutely love. It took me forever to do and it was kind of boring, not gonna lie. So yeah, and then the next page is this sloth. I just think this is so cute. Like, it's just too cute. And then this page, which is create the following lists. I did things I like and things I dislike. I had lots of fun doing the doodles for these. And notice how with the energy drinks, I didn't do all capitals like I did for the others, which it just really bothers me now, but oh well. But yeah, this is this page and I like it. So that is my Create This Book so far. So the first prompt is create a growth chart, figure out a way to show some kind of growing process. So this is basically how I started off. I really didn't know what to do. As you can see, not very inspiring, but this is the sketch I did because I didn't want to do it on camera because I really couldn't make up my mind on what I wanted to do. I was going to do a dog, but then I just decided this is sort of weird. I don't like it, okay? So just don't even look at it. So I'm going to grab my rubber and rub it all out now. So now that it's gone, I landed on the idea to do like bath bombs, like fizzing and foaming. Definitely, like next time I do a Create This Book episode, I will actually like plan my pages rather than just thinking of random ideas like this one. Yeah, I probably should have planned it a little bit better, but oh well. So I decided I've got my own bath bombs and I don't even have a bath anymore, so I decided, you know what, I should use one of my bath bombs as reference, just so I have like my own reference, because it feels like, I don't know, this should be interesting. So I've got a bowl of water. I had to get this outside because otherwise it may have made a mess inside, and also my parents wouldn't let me, so you know. So now let's just drop it in and see what it does and hope that we get some good reference. Okay, it's foaming, really not doing anything, like it's hardly doing anything. Like this was just so lame, so I decided I need to do it into a more like tube container, if that makes sense. And I wanted to get like a cup or something that was like tall, so it would like fizz and explode over the edge, but it didn't really work. Then I tried it and I tried a new bath bomb, a smaller one, and that didn't work either. So I tried a huge one, which is actually really, really pretty. And then I was just making a mess at this point, just trying to get this to work. And it wasn't really working, as you can see. At least I got some good fizzing. It's just I wanted it to like explode over the edge and like fizz and foam over the edge. Because obviously that was my last drawing in like the bath bomb growth chart thing. So yeah, it didn't, reference didn't exactly work out for me. So now I'm just going to continue doing the line art. So now I'm just doing the line art for the bath bombs themselves, and from my reference, I don't even know if you can call it reference, like they had like lots of these little bubbles. It's sort of hard to draw them considering on such a small scale, and make them actually look like bubbles and not just like awkward looking polka dots. But yeah, so here's just me finishing off the line art and just adding the finishing touches. So this is the finished line art and it's out of focus. Brilliant. I don't know why I'd like did so much close-up shots of the line art, even though it's not even done yet. But yeah, let's get to the colouring. Oh my gosh, it's out of focus again. So I'm going to start off by just lightly erasing, well, sort of fully erasing, well at least trying to fully erase my pencil lines so they don't show through coloured pencils. So here I'm just choosing what shade of pink to do because I knew I wanted to do a pink bath bomb. I don't know why, I just felt that would seem more accurate. I don't really know, maybe it's because 2 of the bath bombs I used for reference were pink. I don't know. So yeah, here I'm just adding some grey just to, you know, add a bit of shading to like the glass or cup or whatever. So yeah, now I'm just rubbing out for the next one. Okay, so now I'm moving on to the next one, and obviously the colour like spreads more like the longer you leave it in. Oh, and yeah, I decided for the background I wanted to do polka dots, which at the time I wasn't the biggest fan of, but now I'm watching this back, I actually really like that look. Oh, we got some new different angles. I was filming this on my iPad and it's strangely grainy actually on my iPad, surprisingly. But yeah, so me swatching out the pinks again. I don't really know why I am. Maybe I lost the shade because obviously I was filming this across a week, so you know, that would sort of make sense. So yeah, I'm just adding, I've realised with this one, well, with the last one, I needed to do pink for the entire water because I was going to do like just a bit, but then I forgot. Oh wait, no, it would have like completely like spread the pink throughout the entire water. But yes, and I'm just doing the foam because there's lots of foam and lots of mess. So I decided to capture that even though my reference didn't exactly make a mess. Except for me, I was making the mess. It wasn't like really spilling or anything. I was just sort of making it spill, which is kind of annoying. But yeah, I think most of the colouring is done. So now I'm just going to rub out the bath bomb writing. Just so, and I did do it in fine liner, but I forgot to film it, so now that's great. And I'm just adding more polka dots to the other side. And lots of polka dots. Oh yeah, and here I am colouring in little plant pots, which were obviously in like the original illustrations, I guess. So yeah, I'm just adding that to them just to brighten them up a bit. And now it's time to peel off the masking tape. Let's hope I didn't rip it last time like I did in the last video. So now I'll be applying a coat of Mod Podge to both pages so that the pencil doesn't transfer to the other page. And the only thing about this is the fine liner that I use does smudge a little bit, so I do have to be a little bit careful. And here is the finished result. I like it. Like when I was making this page, I, to be honest, wasn't the biggest fan, but I think it can stay. I probably will end up redoing in the future, but for now, this page can stay. Oh my gosh, it's out of focus again, seriously. For the next page, create a fancy name. Write your name on this page in a fancy way. Ideas, use large text, write with your best pen, include your favourite colour, etc. So here I have one of my watercolour pads, and I'll be using the watercolour paper on top of the Createsbook paper. Just so that because I'll be using watercolours, just so that the watercolour works better. So I've cut it to size, and I also realised that I haven't used acrylic at all on this channel yet. I know this is only my second video, but I promise I know a video coming up soon that I will be using acrylics for, so stay tuned for that. So here I am masking taping, I don't know. I'm taping them together with masking tape just so that I get like a even seam, I guess, between the two pages, even though I did it kind of wonky. So I'll be doing modern calligraphy names of, and like usernames of me. So the first one I'm doing Jellephant, obviously. And obviously I'll add the proper calligraphy effect when I'm doing it with my water brush pen. And then I'll be doing Party Elephant because that is what I'm called on another YouTube channel that I'm on called Bunny Blocks, and also on DIY my username is Party Elephant Crafts. So I've also got Jessica, my real name, and Jess, which is what most people call me. So yeah, so now I'm going to be lightly erasing the pencil just so that I don't have any trouble with like it showing through too much. Now it does a little bit, but it makes it not so bad. So now I'll be activating this nice purpley pink colour with my water brush pen. This shot was supposed to be satisfying, but it's sort of out of focus, So it's not the best, but oh well. Okay, so I'll be using this colour for the Party Elephant writing, well, calligraphy, and I promise my calligraphy isn't always as bad. I was just sort of warming up at this point, and this is definitely the worst calligraphy on the entire page, but it's not the worst. So let me just finish up that. And I do sometimes struggle a little bit with a water brush, just because I'm sort of like only just getting the hang of it, because it's much harder than using a proper brush pen. So now I'll be activating this nice turquoise colour, and notice how there's cat hair right there. But yeah, this one's a little bit more satisfying, that like close-up shot. So this one I'll be using for Jess. I really like this colour. I don't know, I just think it's so nice. So yeah, and for the Jessica, you can't really see it at the moment, but I'm using this nice blue colour, which is such a nice colour, and on camera it comes out so like nice and vivid, which is really nice. But yeah, this is just me doing that. I do think the calligraphy for the Jessica is probably the best calligraphy on the page, just because it came out nice and neat. So now I'll be doing the Jellephant, and this one I didn't do a close-up shot of me doing whatever, but yeah, because I just felt it was enough already. So I'll be using purple for this. I do really like this purple colour. I think it's really pretty, and I wanted the colours to sort of go together and like tie in. And in terms of calligraphy, this one is pretty good as well. So here I'm just finishing that up. I wasn't 100% sure what I wanted to do for the background, but I decided on these little like spots or like speckly things. I don't really know how to describe them, but yeah, basically I just thought it would look quite cool because I wasn't really sure what I wanted to do, because I don't want to do anything crazy. I don't really want to do like a proper pattern as such, because that would take me a while, and I just don't like doing backgrounds on these pages. I really don't, because there's like nothing I can do all the time, and sometimes it just looks a bit weird if you leave it white. So I actually do really like the outcome of this, although for some reason on the right hand side there were like lots of like the colours looked quite a lot more dull. I don't know why. I guess it's just the colours I chose for that side, because I did use slightly different colours, but then obviously when I like use like the green and stuff, it's obviously the same vibrancy. So yeah, I was filming this across quite a few days, which is why there may be some slight camera angle changes, but that isn't too annoying. So yeah, I'm just carrying on with that. Don't really know what to say. And now I need to glue it in to the main book. In case you're wondering why I written stuff on the back, it's just that I knew like the dates and stuff. Honestly, don't know why I did my signature, because there's no point, because it's going to be covered up anyway, but oh well, I did it and I signed it, so we have evidence. So I'm just going to start with a smaller one and glue it all in, and then I'll do the bigger one, and I've got glue on my table. Let me just wipe that away. So let's just put that in too. So here is the finished result. I really like it. I think this page, I prefer it to the first one personally, but yeah, they're both good pages, I think, and I do really like the end result. It really did come together well in the end. Thanks for watching. Bye.